Hello, welcome here. I'm Florin, and if you are new to this channel, please subscribe. It will motivate me to upload more interesting materials. Today I was planning to shoot a different video. However, last night I got this message on my phone that a software is available for this car. So I said I will use this opportunity to shoot a video to show you how it is like to get an update on Tesla, and maybe also a short review about this specific update that I got. So stay tuned and let's go inside the car. So I'm sitting in a Tesla Model 3 long range 2021, and here on the screen you can see there is a little icon indicating that I have an update available for this car. When I go this way, it says please connect to Wi-Fi to download software update. Tesla, it's all the time connected to internet. However, when it comes to software updates, Tesla wants you to connect to a hotspot or to a Wi-Fi network, so then the software can get downloaded. You can see now the car is connected to internet via the hotspot on my phone, and is downloading the software update. I remember the first few updates I was getting for the car. I was like a baby looking for the gift under the Christmas tree. It was always a surprise, didn't know what to expect. However, there is a way actually to check what is in each of the software package from Tesla. Not too much into detail, but you can see that, and also when they are released. So there is a website. I will put it in a comments below. The website I was referring to is this teslafy.com. It is a third-party app that you can get for your Tesla, and if you sign up to this with your Tesla credentials, your car will communicate with this website, and it will register. It will track all kind of useful information, I would say. Things like charging, like trips, like idle times, costs. You can see it's free for 14 days, after which you need to pay a subscription. However, in order to see what firmware is out there, you actually click on this firmware tracker. You don't need an account for that. And you can actually see which are the latest versions that are released, and how many cars do they really get this software. When I was shooting this video, it was on the 19th, so after just 2 days since this 4.6 version was released, I was getting the pop-up to install it. Another interesting thing is that you can actually look a little bit further into details when you click on the specific software update. You can see which models of cars they get this update, and you can see in what areas as well. So you can relate a little bit to, let's say, similar models of your car, and then you can kind of guess around where the software will be pushed towards your car. And I could see Germany, I could see Netherlands with a similar car. So then I thought, okay, it's probably about time to get it as well, and that's what happened. The other interesting thing from here is that you click on this view release notes, and then you'll get to this website, which is also a pretty useful website to see all kind of releases for different software versions. For this one, you can see they say I'm going to get minor fixes and some improvements. They say there is some improvement in relation with full self-driving and autopilot, auto steer. We'll check that later. And then they also say there is a range display update. Your car will now display a slightly higher range to more accurately reflect the
capacity of the battery. I'm particularly interested about this one because I already got a similar update, and that gave me, I think, about 30 kilometers on a display range. They say only some select models, so honestly, I don't think I'm going to get it, but I'm going to get any change in this. But I'll be interested to see that after update. And something about language, not relevant. Music time remaining over Bluetooth. Okay, interesting. Um, but that's about it. So let's proceed with the update.
So now the software it's downloaded and is ready to be installed on the car. I also got a notification on my phone telling me that it's ready to install, and it takes about 25 minutes. There's a small notification here as well, that little clock. But first of all, let's see. So I have 54% of battery, and that's the equivalent of let me see, that's the equivalent of, yeah, 296 kilometers of range. Let me also turn off the air condition. Okay, so then we don't disrupt this. So let's go back to the software update, and let's kick it in. I think I will have to disable, yes, I will have to disable the sentry mode, and then say software start. No, I want to install now. It gives you about 2 minutes to, let's say, change your mind if you want to. It gives you a warning that it will take about 25 minutes to install, and then it's asking you to keep the car in park. You don't need to stay in the car during the update, but we'll do so just because I think it will be interesting for you to see few aspects. So stay tuned. Yeah, I'm not sure if you heard that, guys, but you'll hear some noises during this update. Some of them quite strong, so don't get scared about it. Apparently, it's a main contactor that connects the battery with the car. You'll also hear some other type of noises that sounds a bit like valves. When you have the air condition on, I choose not to have it on, so far I didn't hear that noise. So the update has finished, and as you can see, we got 2021.4.6, and for this specific car I only got the minor fixes. You can see the kilometers in display range are the same when we started. Yeah, minor fixes I was particularly interested in, just because in one of the morning recently when I went to the car, the defogger on the back window didn't work, and I made an appointment on Tesla app. They called me, they were really quick, and they say they will send a mobile team to look at it straight to my place. They look into it, and they say they fix it, but the problem could come back. They said it's related to software. They say a new software update will fix it. Yeah, I didn't have the problem since, so yeah, it seems that the guys did a good job. And then let's see after this update if I would still get the problem back. The other fix that they say, or the other improvement they say comes with this update, is that autopilot or auto steer will get a little bit better. Full self-driving will get better. I don't have it. I don't have full self-driving package, but I will do a short drive on an area where I know the car is a little bit let's say jerky on the auto steer. So right after this corner, there's another sharp corner. So let me try to engage autopilot really quick here. Yeah. Yeah. That's it. Yes, he's now taking this corner on auto steer. Wow. This corner, because of the, I think because of the little valley over there. Yeah, it wouldn't take it. It will go out of the corner. So I do really see this improvement. Yeah, well done. Let's see this one. The car is braking. It's realizing that the corner it's a little bit sharp. It's asking me for my hand. Yeah, okay. Accelerating, braking a bit. Wow, impressive. It doesn't feel so jerky. It doesn't feel so jerky anymore. Yeah. Let's see this one. Yes, he's noticing the car is in front, braking. Yeah, and then I need to disengage now. Wow, impressive. I actually see the difference in these two corners. But of course, that's not too relevant. I will have to drive a little bit more to actually make a good conclusion out of this. I will update my comments below after a while. That was it for today in this video. Thank you for watching, and remember to like and subscribe on this channel. See you later. Bye.